Hello everyone, Ace here, and today I have an update on the Emiru situation because she has put out a statement that unfortunately is one of those bend-the-knee statements that you have seen time and time again from people that really should know better by now. And I say that only because we've had a full decade of examples showing that appeasement does not work towards cancel mobs. All it does is put blood in the water for them to circle around. And circle around they most certainly are at this stage. Now, Emiru claims that the comments were taken out of context as the clip was edited. And her claim is that the clip was edited in such a way that she appears to be arguing things that within context she wasn't actually arguing. Now, for the record, I have seen longer versions of the clip where the section that was previously edited and clipped wasn't. And from what I've seen, it does not appear to have actually changed the meaning of her words in any meaningful way. By all means, take that with a grain of salt because the people providing the clip as a source are the same ones that edited the previous one. But for a moment, let's play devil's advocate and blindly believe Emiru's statements here that the clip was simply taken out of context and that's not what she actually said within context. Well, if that's the case, then that's all the more reason not to apologize to the people that are engaging in faux outrage and pretending to be upset by said clip. If anything, it's all the more reason to condemn the people that have created a straw man of your actual position, and then cried about that straw man. So yes, for several reasons, this bend-the-knee statement was very, very poorly done, and even on paper is a terrible idea. Now, my last video on this particular controversy, I discussed the option of neutrality and why such an option is a necessity within society. I actively went out of my way to explicitly condemn the everything is political stance that the left has as a whole bought into. In a way, this bending the knee statement actually brings up another reason why I believe that neutrality is actually a good idea and a necessity, or rather the option for it in any case, because it does act as something of a safety valve. Take a look at Emiru's statement here. This is a person who has been completely blind to the past decade of political reality to such statements, and why such statements are essentially political suicide. And even outside the realm of politics can be outright career enders. Considering how disastrous and poorly thought out this decision was, do you really want people like Emiru to be forced to speak on your behalf, to be on your side? No. You don't. People like Emiru in that context would absolutely be a liability to your ideology. It would be actively to a detriment as far as things stand right now. If she is neutral, then she is not actively doing dumb things that actively sabotage your side because she is forced into a culture war that she has no business being in, on the grounds that she has absolutely not the foggiest idea of how even to engage in such a situation. The people who oppose the left, be they centrist or right-wing, ultimately need people who are competent to the task at hand, not just anyone. And for all the talk of using the exact same tactics that the left has used, it is important to note that those same tactics have led directly to the ruination and destruction of the left that we see now. That isn't to say that the left have made zero smart moves, but it is important to distinguish between what works and what does not. And it is utterly folly to assume that absolutely everything the left did was a good idea for the past decade. If it was, they wouldn't be in the place they are right now.